I'm not gonna lie. When they first announced Dexter Original Sin was happening, I felt like it was a cheap cash grab and pointless. But I felt that same way about Dexter New Blood before it came out, and I really loved that continuation series, so I figured I had to give this a chance. All right, this picks up right where New Blood ends. Dexter's being rushed to the hospital, he's being worked on in the ER, and his life is flashing before his eyes, and we're getting a great internal monologue voiceover from Michael C. Hall throughout the whole show, so feel at bay at that. But we're getting Dexter as a young man. He's trying to blend in with everyone else. He learns about having a relationship with a girl, learns about blending in with regular people, and we're seeing his first murder. And how he's flubbing up and making mistakes, and how his dark passenger's taking over. But we're also seeing his first day on the job at Miami Metro. The first couple of episodes felt a little off. It felt like they were throwing 90s nostalgia at the screen, and that's all they cared about. They didn't have the dark and brooding stories like the original show had. But after about 3 or 4 episodes, this found its footing in a big bad way. All right, it's about a high-profile judge's son who's kidnapped. Essentially, he's found murdered, and then a few days later, the head of Miami Metro's son is kidnapped, and it becomes a race against time to find him before he's killed as well. And of course, Dexter does some Dexter stuff along the way. But the best part of this show is the casting. Patrick Gibson is electric as a young Dexter. And as Batista is James Martinez, he looks dead on like Angel. And then the guy who plays Masuka, ooh, he is Masuka-ish. And Christina Milian as LaGuardia, she's great. But Harry, man, Harry is played by Christian Slater. When does that guy ever give a bad performance? Never! But the breakout star of this show for me is Molly Brown as young Deb Morgan. She's channeling her inner Jennifer Carpenter in a big bad way. It feels so spot on to what Deb was in the original series. This show's dark, brooding, gory, and everything that you want out of the Dexter original series. Hell, we're even seeing his mother and how Harry got mixed up with her and how Dexter became Harry's son. We're getting everything in a short couple of episodes. I loved it, and I kind of hope the show continues on because there's about 15 years gap between this and the original series, and I want more. So do yourself a favor and check out Dexter Original Sin over on Paramount Plus with Showtime. And do yourself a one more favor and check out my movie review podcast. It's called Movie Toast, News and Reviews, and we're available wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you, and please stay toasty.